One mother is thankful to be alive after a terrifying moment led her to being unresponsive and face down in a bathtub. Luckily, her young son was there. Good evening. I'm Josh Rose. Sydney Edwards tells us how Landon Clemmer was recognized for his heroic actions. Sydney.
Josh, Landon is this young boy pictured here. He's just 11 years old, but he says he knew exactly what to do when his mother began having a seizure in their bathroom.
He really is just like a little hero.
Heather Doyle was giving her youngest child a bath while Landon played computer games in his bedroom just next door. Landon says he heard a loud thud and went to check on his mom and sister.
I asked my mom what happened, but she didn't respond, and then I started hearing weird noises coming from the bathroom, so I went in there and saw her head going underwater, or her head underwater.
EMS said Heather had a seizure and fell over into the bathtub.
Well, my mom always taught me not to panic, so then I just pulled her out and then called 911 whenever I realized that she was having a seizure.
Landon knew to lay his mom on her side because his friend's mom actually had a seizure before.
After a little bit, she got up, though she wasn't talking. She was just walking through the halls.
They started asking me questions like, who's the president? How old are you? And I was completely blown away, but I had no idea any of the answers.
Heather says she felt like her mind was wiped clean. She only remembered waking up to paramedics in her driveway. Sabrina Johnson was one of those paramedics on scene, and on Wednesday they honored Landon with a certificate.
So we wanted to recognize him today for his courageous and decisive actions that ultimately got help to his mother when she needed it.
And she says he did everything right that night.
He did better than most adults would have done in that situation, because a seizure is a scary thing to see, and then especially when you see your mom having one and she's never had one before, that's pretty scary.
Landon says he loves school, playing games, and he told his mom when he's older he wants to be a firefighter.
It's like that's what he was made to do. He's there to handle stuff like that. He's very protective over me and his sister.
Landon says he might have been a little panicked inside, but he just wanted to be sure that his mom was okay. Josh.
Thank you, Sydney. Doctors are still unsure why Heather suffered this seizure. She says many scans came back clean, but there are still a few tests to run.